I learned to do eyebrow tinting and lashing early on in beauty school. And then when people started having adverse reaction because the eyebrow tinting product that we were using, you have to do a 24-hour PD test, you know, because it did carry PPD. And because of that, I was always very careful, and I told the ladies come a few days before and get tested. And if they have a reaction, I do it. But because many people in the industry were just doing it and not following the FDA guidelines, it got taken away from us. That's what happened. That's why we were not allowed to do it. Now we are allowed to do it as long as the product is FDA compliant, okay? And the product that we are using today is an FDA compliant product. It carries 4% silver nitrate, which is the legal limit that you can use. You can safely use it for everybody over the age of 16. If they're under 16, you have to have the parental consent, okay? And but you need to really read that so you understand how you're going to proceed with that service, okay? And the wonderful thing about it now is that what we used to use back then take 30 minutes to develop. This one, it develops very quickly, okay? So I'm gonna walk you through the procedure of the product to show you how to work with it. Okay, now first of all, the first thing you do is, even though my hands are clean and wash and sanitize, I'm still gonna re-sanitize my hands, okay? Our newest sanitizer is an alcohol chemical-free product. It carries 14% grade alcohol. We use eucalyptus in this hand sanitizer because it's medicinal. Eucalyptus is excellent for reducing pathogens and it's germicidal, but it does not harm your skin. So you don't have to worry about your skin over drying. So I'm gonna pass this out and all of you can try a little bit of this, spray on your hands, okay? And that one debuted back in July of this year. So we're gonna sanitize our hands. The next step is that I'm going to clean the brow area, and we're gonna use the pre and post cleanser from Organic Eco Coal Wax because it's excellent for prepping the skin prior to doing the service. It's gonna be a little bit cold, okay, so I apologize, okay? It was in my car. You wanna make sure you get all the makeup off. See, she cleaned her eyebrows. I told her you have to clean them, but still, see what happens? I'm still picking up residual along the way, okay? So we use the pre and post cleanser to cleanse the brow area. Okay, I'm going to go and clean it one more time. And I put in my Instagram page and our Facebook fan page. Anybody can join that fan page. There's many videos of our waxing and many pictorials. And our videos are actual individuals we have done. The eyebrow's pretty clean now. Okay, so we're going to now dry the area. And this, I'm going to prep it prior to putting on the tint. Okay. What you're going to do is you're going to apply protective cream in the outer area. You don't need a whole lot, but you need a little bit of protective cream on both sides. So you want to make sure the area is prepped pretty good and the eyebrow area is clean and free. The first part of the procedure is to put on the color. That is the first part of the procedure. And follow the manufacturer's directions. Do not mix the developer and the color together. You have to put them separate, okay? And you're gonna see why. It's important that you follow directions the right way. Take the applicator, apply to the brow, blend in the color. I'm going to take a wipe the applicator, and don't use small brushes and things, because what it does is it absorbs too much of the product and it's going to waste your product. So it's better to use the applicator that comes with the kit. Okay. Just put that right over here. How many of you like that hand sanitizer? Yeah, it's pretty great, right? Okay. The back side, I'm going to put the developer.
So we put the color, wait 1 minute, and then put the developer. Wait 1 minute, and then stop.
And even though the color is starting to take, watch what happens now after 1 minute. You see how quickly the color took? You see how quick that is? Okay, that's why you don't mix both together, okay? Always make sure you mix it separate.
Have you ever noticed that when you put mascara, your lashes look longer? Mm-hmm. The reason is because every day we're out in the sun, right? The sun starts to lighten our lashes naturally, right? Just like hair. You know, you'll notice your hair is getting lighter, right? The sun does that. Lightens our lashes naturally. So when we put mascara, they look longer. Same concept if you dye them. So if you put the swatch underneath and you dye your lashes, they'll look like you just put mascara on them. And it lasts about 4 to 6 weeks. Makes sense, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay. So now we count for another minute, because the color processes very quickly. And we're using dark brown on her. When I asked for a model, I go looking around, and then she said, I'll take my color off. Okay. And she's a perfect model. And we're gonna do the eyebrow wax behind it. I'm gonna go over the steps and talk a little bit about the wax product also as well. Okay. So once the minute, is developed, then what you do is you take a wipe. Now you can use a baby wipe or you can use a makeup wipe. Doesn't make a difference, okay? Surprisingly, baby wipes and makeup wipes almost have the same ingredients in it. And most of you are not aware of that, but just taking the wipe and wiping it, and we're gonna start off with this one here that we did first, right? So we went with a dark brown color. That's her color right